Welcome back to Blender Bros. I'm the Mighty Morphing Morph King, and with me, I don't have G this time, but I have someone else. Want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone!
Yes? Who are you? Please, explain.
I'm Brayden.
Well done. Thank you. No screen name, just Brayden?
That's right.
Okay.
The one and only.
Good to know. Well,
Alright.
now, let's talk about stuff that's happening on screen.
Yo.
Okay, we saw we collect a few mini-bros last time. Now, and you've also seen the bones, and I talked about them briefly in the last video. You can use the bones to buy CDs to upgrade your mini-bros. Each one can only be upgraded to a specific one, which I'm clearly not demonstrating by choosing the right one each time. That one I knew already, but some of them I don't know. And you can go back and recollect them, which is the only way to collect all of them. But the thing is, I don't do that because the upgrade ones are just so much better. They have faster cooldown, normally a higher hit radius if they're like that. Better abilities than the original, like this guy. He becomes no, he doesn't become the broken one. I think he just scans enemies. But the next guy I click on becomes the most broken mini-bro of all time. Yeah. This guy. His useless power? I don't need it anymore. Instead, we get this guy! I don't know his name, don't really care, but he is so overpowered.
Alright. Yes. His name came up.
Okay. Totally sorry to throw you in this straight away, Brayden.
That's okay, I'll figure it out as we go along.
No, you won't. I'm yet to figure out what's happening in this game.
Well, that's reassuring.
Oh well. Now, who do I choose? Who do I choose? Eeny, meeny, miny... This guy. Alright, this guy just gives you healing items. Though he chooses a random one each time, so you can either get lucky and get the... Oh no, I choose the broken guy. I don't even know what I did in this anymore. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh well. And welcome to generic jungle level number 754. Okay, that didn't actually show off what my mini-bro actually did, but okay. It hurts enemies, which most enemies have 1 health as it is, except in the last stage of the game. And it gives that 1 health to you. Which, since you have 3 health max, and healing items don't exist in boss battles, this guy is essentially the one and only thing you should ever bring in any boss battle ever.
Does damage, gives you health, sounds pretty good.
And it interrupts attacks of enemies that have multiple hits.
Oh.
So yeah, it's just the most broken thing of all time. Oh yeah, and it can get enemies in dickish positions. Though there's one downside. You have to be facing the way of the enemy. So if I'm facing backwards, I can't target the enemy. But you know, small price to pay for brokenness.
Well, I suppose how many enemies are going to be coming up towards you, both in front and behind?
Well, it happens sometimes, and normally at the worst possible timing. Like, you just slim down the rope, you don't know what enemies are there, land in the middle of 4 enemies coming at you from both sides. Yeah, your hit hits both sides, but you can only spam that so much before someone swoops down and hits you on the head. Or you fall down into a pit and something blindsides you. I'm still looking at you, evil penguin in last level.
Do not know who Evil Penguin is.
Watch the video later, you'll understand. Screen crunch got the better of me.
Alright.
Okay, now, let's kill Rouge the Bat wannabes. Alright, I haven't explained this yet. Whenever you use your spin attack, if you hold down the button, you get a charge attack.
Which is why you stand to glow purple?
Yeah. Now, you can also charge up when you're holding on to vines. Or poles, or whatever the level gimmick is. Now, you need that to kill some enemies, so it's best to charge up right before doing any sort of, well, ear-based platforming. And that I just showed I can't actually fly properly. Also, you have to hit the level hitbox to actually end the level. If you land behind it, the level doesn't end.
So you could just be standing there waiting for something to happen, but
luckily,
doesn't happen.
luckily the screen goes both ways, so yeah. Not like Mario, or like Sonic. Matter of fact, this is quite a few games like this is quite a bit like Sonic. It's got spinning, it's got screen crunch, and it's got little annoying humanoid creatures. Alright, now we're having possibly my least favourite thing in this game.
Did it attempt at 3D?
Oh, this is mode 7. Essentially, by making a 2D image and scaling essentially scaling it so it gets smaller the further back it is, you create fake 3D. It requires less processing than normal 3D, while still giving you at least more of a feel than paper thin graphic or Doom levels of 3D, essentially. Which is kind of cool. It was kind of cool back in, say, the 90s or early 2000s, but now it just looks kind of bullshit.
Yeah, especially that your actual player is still just a 2D image.
Oh, but that 2D sprite is just really well done. Even though he has a total of 3 sprites. Yeah. No, sorry, 6. His engine flashes between 2 different colors. My bad! I'm sorry I didn't notice that the first time. Okay, but we didn't actually explain what that level was about. Essentially it was racing. Yeah. Essentially, some dickhead put a bomb at the end of the level. You gotta get 4 keys. Race! Now, if there's one genre that I'm worse at than platforming, it's racing.
Yeah.
And I won't tell you how long it took me when I was a wee child of about 8 years old, trying to play this the first time and having the reflexes of a 8-year-old without any skill in racing games. And I got stuck on that level for so long.
Yeah, I think you have to ask an older sibling to help you.
No, I didn't ask an older sibling. I asked the prodigy. Anyone that doesn't know, and if you do know, I'm rather afraid. Please stop stalking me. That's creepy. Get a life.
Yeah.
Zabby is my younger sibling, and he is apparently better at everything, except height.
Well, yeah, it's pretty apparent, except for height.
Oh well.
So how old is this game then?
It came out in 2001, so it's been around for a little bit. I don't think there's been any sequels of it. I don't think it's connected to anything ever. And its Wikipedia article is a whole paragraph long. And it doesn't have a page on TV tropes. So,
it makes sense why you're playing it then.
Yeah. Well, since I have the cartridge sitting somewhere in my house, but I don't have anywhere, I just decided, yeah, I might as well show the world one of my childhood favorites. Because this game is pretty fun, even if it is really, really, really painfully short. And some areas can be quite bullshit.
So what level or area are we up to?
Third area of the grassland, or the forest, or whatever level gimmick this is. Oh look, we're about to be up a boss. Now the thing is, I don't think you can verse the bosses again, which makes me kind of sad, because as bullshit as 2 of them are, they are actually quite fun, and probably the highlights of the world. Except for the world that has switching level gimmicks, but that that world is just bullshit.
Yeah.
There's 2 bosses as well, both of which suck.
So what's this guy's name? Beard Isle. Wow.
Yeah. Essentially every creature in the every character in this, their name is made up of 2 creatures spliced together. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to get. Yeah, I got my ass handed to me.
he just like spits out fish.
Yeah. Now, okay. What I was told in like the little hints was essentially dodge him, wait till he starts spinning fish at you, and spin them. I of course didn't read that properly, and I thought, oh, he's gonna spit fish at me. And that's all I read really. See, I spun the fish, he got stunned, and then I kill him. in one shot, as long as I stood back away from his tail whip.
As long as you are able to.
As long as I read the instructions, I won. Yeah. I am not good at this.
You heard it first, folks. Read the instructions.
Read the instruction manual. And only sometimes does it give away spoilers.
Yeah, for a game like this, you know.
There are no spoilers in a game like this.
No,
It has no tutorial, no real story. Matter of fact, I don't think it even has an excuse for it. Oh, fuck this level.
So, do you even keep up with the dialogue, or is it really just...
I read the dialogue because sometimes they say something witty, but normally it's just exposition.
Yeah.
Or just really boring instructions. So yeah, not one of the highlights of the game. Plus, half the times they're referring to characters you don't know. Like, and they don't mention them, and this sprite shows up maybe once in the game.
Wow, this level is just...
Okay, here's why this level is so bullshit. Because I brought this up earlier. Like, the one level that I thought was complete and utter bullshit because it had bullshit gravity physics.
Yeah.
Okay, your jump is so much higher than it was before. Like, about 3 times as high as it was. Your hitbox is also slightly bigger than it is, and all the things around here have surprisingly large hitboxes as well.
Yeah, I saw that with those green, I would assume, meteors, or...
Yeah. Well, or just
hovering
whatever.
blocks, whatever they are.
Well, okay.
And conveniently placed mines as well, by the looks of things.
Well, yeah. Well, they're actually not mine. They're spike balls. I got that by complete fucking accident.
No, okay.
But as I was explaining, because this is on the Game Boy Advance, so there's screen crunch. That's inevitable with a system with such a small screen.
Yeah.
That doesn't work when you can jump higher than the screen. So you can't do platforming properly without fear of landing in either a bottomless pit or jumping straight into a spike ball.
Which are pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
All the turrets everywhere, actually.
So the turrets have a bit of delay so you can dodge them easily. So normally when you do dodge them, you jump into the spiky meteors. Well, look, the exit. Let's completely ignore it and get a hidden mini throw.
So you can't even land on top of the green meteors then.
Yeah. Okay, and that looks like the end of part 1. We'll be back with... Oh, sorry, part 2. Oh god, I'm getting confused now. Oh well, see you for part 3.